If you're watching this video, you're brand new to the crypto market and you want to know the 4 biggest mistakes that you can make and how to avoid these when starting to trade into crypto. You're in the crypto market, you see a lot of people making money and you're like, I want a piece of that action. Well, you could lose a lot of your money if you're in it just to make money. I mean, I'm in it to make money too, we all are, but if you get too fearful, too greedy, you could lose all this money. If you don't have a strategy, you could lose this money. If you rely on the wrong thing, look, we're gonna get into it. There are 4 major mistakes. Real quick, my name is Aaron, just a lizard brain cowboy exploring the wild west of cryptocurrency with a whole bunch of other cowboys. If you want to roll with us, hit the subscribe button down below, give us a like button. Okay, 4 mistakes here. Number 1 is buying on emotion. What are the emotions? Fear and greed. That's it. Okay, if you have fear in your heart, if you have greed in your eyes, you're doing it wrong. Okay, do not buy on fear and greed. If you see a big red stick and you're like, I need to sell, I'm so scared, it's the wrong move. Okay, just chill out. Okay, if you see a big green stick and you're like, oh, it's going to the moon, baby, I'm gonna keep on buying, you need to chill out. Okay, you need to chill. All right, because that is buying on fear, that is buying on greed. Instead, I would rather have you buy on strategy. Okay, buying on strategy is like lining out exactly what you're going to do regardless of how you feel, fearful or greedy, because us as these flawed, temperamental, emotional human beings, we are in tune with our emotions. Even though I don't care how logical you are, there's still emotion in you. I don't care how dead your heart is inside, but you need to get down like I am trading like a robot. Okay, this is my strategy and this is how I'm going to do it. A lot of times people are gripped by a heavy emotion like fear when they have put themselves at too much risk. Okay, they're invested too much money that they can't afford, that it'll hurt them, like even $1,000 or a couple hundred bucks. It's like, ouch, this hurts. I wish, you know what I mean? Like if I lose this, it's painful. Look, you got to trade like a robot. Okay, and so here are 3 different strategies to go by. There's a ton of different strategies and a lot of different variances of these strategies, but these are the 3. First one, dollar cost average, DCA, dollar cost average. That means just putting $100 every check. Every check you get, $100. Same time of day, same week, same coin, $100. And you take the volatility out of the market where crypto is very volatile. So if it's Bitcoin, if it's Ethereum, $100 every single time. I set this up for a payment plan for my dad, automatic. He doesn't even think about it. Without even trying, $100 gets set into Bitcoin, and I think that's his best strategy. Number 2, this one's way more complicated, and it's swing trading. It's trading on the price differentiate or the percentage changes. Okay, so if a coin drops 15%, oh, I'm buying in. If it goes up 10%, I'm selling. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the swing trading. This requires you to have notifications. This requires you to stay on top of charts. This requires you to look at macro, economic, geopolitical stuff like the war and all that kind of stuff. It is very advanced, especially for a new person. So I don't recommend it, but it's something I do. So it's not like something I can't totally dismiss because I like this kind of stuff. Number 3, and that is getting in on pre-sales, IDOs, before they hit the market. IDO is an initial DEX offering. So before they get on that, allocations and getting allocations, I think this is very safe, because if you could get in these allocations, you buy before it even hits the open market. And then when it hits the open market, it runs up, you sell it. A lot of times there are vesting periods, meaning that it's broken up over, period of time. Just sell and you'll make your money back. And to me, that's regardless of, greed, right? That's regardless of fear. And so fear and greed have emotion. Trading on strategy requires no emotion. Okay, if you feel that fear and greed, temper it. All right, you got to push that aside, stuff that thing down like a bad ex-girlfriend. Okay, put that away. Okay, and so that is number 2. Okay, that was number 1, buying on emotion. That's the first and biggest mistake. Number 2 is relying on YouTubers like me, like any one of your favorite YouTubers that you're subscribed to and you like. By the way, like this video if I'm making sense. Okay, and leave a comment down below if you're feeling like any one of these mistakes. But relying on a YouTuber, let me just tell you 2 things about YouTubers. 1, we make our videos early before they hit the market. we're looking at the charts, we probably buy in, and then we wait for people to buy that coin, and then we sell because we're shilling our, depending on the size of your audience and the size of the coin. Honestly, me at like 30,000 subscribers, if I buy like a little micro cap coin, and then I could shill it to 1,000 people and they buy it, and I could sell it at the top, like that's the definition of pump and dump manipulation of the market, and that's a YouTuber doing that. Very highly caution you towards YouTubers, okay? And that's for the first reason. The second reason is YouTubers are paid. I say this in every single one of my AMAs because it's freaking true, okay? If you see a YouTuber under 100,000 subscribers and they're talking about and shilling a coin, one, I bet you anything they don't tell you that they're being paid, and that's a big problem. And because to me, I fell for that trick before I even was a YouTuber. I was doing research, and I was like, dude, that's so messed up, because it's like you're being so disingenuous. You're like, I'm so excited about this coin, guys, blah blah blah, and it's like it gets old. It gets real old. So to me, AMAs are the best source of doing your own research, because if you watch the YouTuber and talk about the coin with this person, then you're really hearing it from them. You're hearing about like all the intricacies of a coin, what it does. You get to get a feel for the team, the CEO, the developer, and it's not through the filter of a bribed YouTuber. Okay, so watch the YouTubers and DYOR. Do your own research, okay? Do your own research, okay? And what that means is like you got to take in the charts, okay? You got to look up, you got to do the work. Go take the contract address, put it in PooCoin, put it in CMC, and look at the charts and see whether or not if it's high, if it's low, if it's a bad time to buy or a high time to buy. Doing that, looking at the charts. Second one, looking at the team. Okay, are they trustworthy? Are they there? Are they responsive? Number three, look at the utility. In my opinion, utility now is not that important because everyone's trading on opinion, but it doesn't hurt to have good utility, right? If it solves a problem. Four, is there a good community? Is the community large and growing and vibrant and active? Number five, are there partners? Are there other people backing this up? Venture capitalists, big money. That's really important to me. So don't rely on YouTubers. That's the second mistake that I think people do. Number three mistake is that not taking care of seed phrases, okay? People get lazy. People have multiple wallets because they're on multiple chains. Because I know that Solana takes its own wallet, ADA takes its own wallet, BSC has its own wallet with MetaMask, and you have to import Polygon, and then you have different wallets for different reasons. Okay, you got to take care of those seed phrases. You got to take care of those private keys. You got to take care. You got to write them down, put them on a piece of paper, okay, and watch them. Don't be lazy, okay. When you start, you get so fast to make a wallet, so you're like, whatever, I'm gonna just save it on my notes or whatever. I used to do that, and then I made a video. I'm like, oh, that's my seed phrase on there. It's so dumb. All right, I'm so dumb. That's my mistake that I did. Don't copy my mistake. Write it down on a piece of paper. Keep that paper safe. Back it up. Like your phone could be hacked and looked at and all that kind of stuff. Just put it down on a piece of paper and do the hard work of that and just store it. Okay, so that's important. Number four, big mistake that new crypto or crypto people make in this market is buying a scam. Okay, and what do I mean by this? There are a whole host of different scams. You got pump and dumps, you got pyramid schemes, you got if you connect your wallet to shady applications, if people can do giveaways like on Instagram. They're like, hey, we're giving away, like Elon Musk is giving away, if you just send your Bitcoin here, and then we're going to send you twice as many Bitcoin. It's like ridiculous. Okay, it doesn't make sense. Don't fall for the crazy giveaways. If you give us money, we're going to give you twice as much. If you give us your private keys, like the phishing, right? It doesn't make sense. Okay, watch out for the scams. Oh, make sure that the contract addresses are the same. Like, get them from CMC, because sometimes you could get a contract address from like a fake Telegram group or a fake Twitter. You know what I mean? Like there's all kinds of that. You have to cross-reference, cross-check your contract addresses, especially so they're not some kind of rug pull or whatever. Anyway, those are the four mistakes that I see people make that I'm just trying to help some new people avoid. And for those of us who are in here, always a good reminder: one, do not buy on emotion. Two, do not rely on YouTubers. Three, keep track of your seed phrases properly, okay, on hard paper, you know, just make sure. And 4, do not buy scams, and you know, you could do your own research with all that. Anyway, thanks so much for watching this far in the video. Cowboys, stay lizard brains, keep things simple, and I'll see you in the next video.